What if I told you your morning coffee is secretly protecting your cells while also damaging your DNA? Sounds crazy, right? But a breakthrough study from Queen Mary University just uncovered something shocking. Caffeine is the same stuff in your cup can switch on a powerful longevity molecule called AMP. That's great news for your energy and metabolism, but there's a twist. The same cup of coffee may also switch off your DNA repair system. So the real question is, are you drinking your coffee in a way that slows aging or speeds it up? Let's find out. Most people drink coffee because it wakes them up. But what if I told you that same cup could be influencing how long you live? The truth is, coffee isn't just a morning ritual anymore. It's becoming one of the most misunderstood tools in the longevity world. Billions of people consume it daily, assuming it only affects their energy or mood. But emerging science suggests coffee is doing something far more profound, something that could either slow down or speed up your aging at the cellular level. In a 2024 study from Queen Mary University of London, researchers uncovered something surprising. Caffeine doesn't just stimulate your brain, it actually activates a molecule called AMPK. Think of AMPK like your body's internal switch for survival. It tells your cells to burn fat, recycle waste, and conserve energy during times of stress. This is the same molecule that gets triggered during fasting, exercise, and even cold exposure. In fact, some anti-aging scientists believe AMPK activation is one of the most reliable ways to extend lifespan in animals and possibly in humans too. So on one hand, your morning coffee might be doing something incredible. It's flipping on the cellular longevity switch. But there's a side to this story that almost no one talks about, especially not in the wellness world, because while coffee may help activate AMPK, it may also be suppressing something equally important, your DNA repair system. And if you're not aware of this balance, your daily coffee habit could be giving with one hand and quietly taking away with the other. So let's dive into the molecule that's at the center of this coffee longevity conversation, AMP, short for adenosine monophosphate activated protein kinase. It might sound complicated, but think of AMPK as your body's emergency power switch. It gets flipped on when your cells sense they're low on energy, like during fasting, heavy exercise, or yes, after consuming caffeine. When AMPK is activated, your body shifts into repair and survival mode. It starts cleaning up damaged proteins, recycling old mitochondria, and improving insulin sensitivity. In other words, it makes your body work more efficiently at a cellular level. That's why scientists are so interested in it. Activating AMPK has been shown in animal models to extend lifespan, reduce inflammation, and improve metabolic function. It's even being explored in anti-cancer and anti-diabetes research. So where does coffee come in? Caffeine is a mild stressor, a hormetic trigger. That means it stresses your body just enough to kickstart protective mechanisms without causing actual harm. When you drink caffeine, it signals your cells to wake up and burn energy, which leads to the activation of AMPK. This is similar to what happens when you fast or exercise intensely. It's part of why many health experts support black coffee during intermittent fasting, complements the metabolic effects. But here's where it gets tricky. While AMPK activation is generally a good thing, especially in the context of aging, longevity isn't just about burning fat or cleaning up your cells. It's also about protecting your DNA, the genetic blueprint that runs everything in your body. And that's where the darker side of caffeine begins to show. Now here's where the story takes a surprising turn. While AMPK activation from coffee might sound like a win for longevity, scientists have discovered a troubling trade-off. That same caffeine-induced activation of AMPK may come at the cost of DNA protections, specifically through the suppression of a vital cellular guardian called ATR. ATR stands for ataxia telangiectasia. and radiate-related protein. It plays a central role in detecting DNA damage and helping your cells repair it before those errors lead to mutations, cancer, or premature aging. Think of ATT as your body's internal surveillance system, constantly scanning your genetic material for problems. Without it, DNA damage goes unnoticed and uncorrected. In the Queen Mary University study, researchers found that caffeine appears to inhibit activity. That's a big deal. It means that while your cells may be burning energy more efficiently with AMPK turned on, they might also be letting small but dangerous DNA mistakes slip through the cracks. Over time, that can lead to the accumulation of genetic damage of the fundamental drivers of aging. It's like upgrading your car's engine for speed, but disabling the brakes in the process. The vehicle runs faster, but the risk of a crash increases. Most people have never even heard of this trade-off. Health influencers talk about the benefits of coffee, but almost none of them mention what's happening to your DNA while you sip that second or third cup. And it's not about fear, it's about awareness. Because the real solution isn't to quit caffeine altogether, but to understand how to use it wisely, starting with timing. Timing is everything when it comes to caffeine's effects on your body. If you're sipping coffee without considering when and how it interacts with your natural rhythms, you might be unintentionally increasing DNA damage risk and throwing off your hormonal balance. First, let's talk about fasting. Many people drink black coffee during intermittent fasting because caffeine boosts metabolism and suppresses appetite. However, the Queen Mary University study suggests that caffeine's impact on DNA repair could be amplified if consumed during fasting. This is because fasting already stresses your cells and activates repair mechanisms. Adding caffeine to AMPK activation and ATS suppression simultaneously could overload the system. Then there's the circadian rhythm, the internal clock that regulates sleep, hormone release, and cell repair. On a roughly 24-hour cycle, caffeine influences hormones like cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone, and melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. Drinking coffee late in the day can delay melatonin release, disrupting sleep and compromising overnight DNA repair, which mostly happens during deep sleep. Drinking caffeine in the morning, ideally after your natural cortisol peak, can minimize these negative effects. Cortisol levels are naturally high when you wake up, so consuming caffeine before your body as cortisol peak can blunt its beneficial alertness. Experts recommend waiting an hour or so after waking to have your first cup. Avoid caffeine after mid-afternoon to protect your sleep quality and the vital DNA repair processes that occur during rest. Understanding the when is just as crucial as the how much when it comes to drinking coffee for longevity. So if coffee can both help and harm your cells, how do you enjoy it without speeding up aging? The answer lies in how much, when, and what kind of coffee you drink. First, moderation is key. Research suggests that drinking 2 to 3 cups of coffee per day is associated with health benefits, but going beyond that might increase risk, especially concerning DNA repair suppression. It's important not to treat coffee as a harmless stimulant. Your cells respond to caffeine as a stressor, so balance is essential. Second, timing matters. As we discussed, waiting about an hour after waking and avoiding caffeine late afternoon. Or, Ebony helps align coffee intake with your body's natural hormone cycles. This reduces cortisol disruption and protects your sleep-driven DNA repair. Third, consider the type of coffee. While caffeine is the main active compound, coffee also contains polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that may counteract some oxidative stress. However, decaffeinated coffee still has these antioxidants without the caffeine-triggered ATA suppression. This means decaf can provide some longevity benefits without the DNA repair risk. Lastly, pay attention to your body. Some people metabolize caffeine faster, while others are more sensitive. If you notice jitteriness, poor sleep, or increased anxiety, it might be time to cut back or switch to decaf or herbal alternatives. With these guidelines, you can enjoy coffee's perks while keeping your cells protected. If you're concerned about caffeine's double-edged effects, but still want to tap into the power of AMPK activation, the good news is there are safer alternatives that don't compromise your DNA repair systems. One of the most well-known natural AMPK activators is Berberine, a plant compound used for centuries in traditional medicine. Studies show Berberine improves insulin sensitivity, reduces inflammation, and stimulates AMPK similar to caffeine, but without the downside of DNA repair suppression. Many longevity experts are incorporating it into their daily protocols as a safer metabolic booster. Another powerful method to activate AMPK is cold exposure. Think cold showers or ice baths. The sudden stress triggers your body's survival response, flipping on AMPK and supporting mitochondrial health. Plus, cold exposure offers benefits like reducing inflammation and improving mental resilience. Of course, exercise remains one of the best ways to naturally boost AMPK. Both high-intensity interval training and moderate aerobic workouts signal your body to enhance energy metabolism and cellular repair. Combining these strategies with careful coffee consumption creates a balanced, longevity-focused protocol. You get the metabolic benefits of AMPK activation while protecting your DNA from harm. If you're over 40 and want to optimize aging, this combined approach is something every senior should consider. Here's the truth. Few people talking about coffee and aging will admit this isn't about quitting coffee altogether. It's about understanding how and when coffee becomes a tool for longevity or a hidden risk. Coffee's complex chemistry means it can both protect and harm your cells. The real secret is mastering the balance between activating longevity pathways like AMPK and preserving your DNA's ability to repair itself through ATA. This balance depends on your lifestyle, genetics, and habits. If you're mindful about timing, dosage, and alternatives, coffee can remain a powerful ally, but ignoring the science risks turning your favorite ritual into a cellular double agent, helping you in some ways, hurting you in others. So, the next time you sip your coffee, remember, longevity isn't magic. It's biology, and your body is doing exactly what it's meant to. The difference is in the details. Drink smart, respect your rhythms, and watch how your health changes. If this is opening your eyes, hit subscribe because there's so much more science-backed longevity wisdom coming your way.